Hi everyone, Carmen Broxma here with Choose Joy with Carmen. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Arvada, Colorado, and in today's video I'm going to be working on this month's August 2022 Sheetload of Cards by Call Me Crafty Owl. And so this is the template that she creates each month. They're fun to It's a nice challenge to try to figure out, what papers and what sentiments and what kind of different things that you can gather from looking at this sketch. So I really like to do this. And this month's sketch is going to yield 12 cards. And you're going to be needing 3 12 by 12 pattern papers and 3 8.5 by 11 solid cardstocks and 6 8.5 by 11 solid cardstocks. So I am just going to show you the designer paper that I chose, and this came from an old designer series paper pack that Stampin' Up! Had in 2017, and it was called Tasty Treats Specialty Designer Series paper. I really liked the color combinations that I've picked here. So I'm hoping that these are going to turn out to be some really cute cards, because we have the little popsicles here and then just kind of like this more subtle pattern here that has the colors in there, but it won't be so striking. And I like to do that because when you have areas like this that aren't, as big of an area, I don't like the pattern to be too busy. And then I really like this one because when I think of popsicles, I think of sun and heat and stuff. And this just reminded me of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all my papers cut, and then I will come back and show you my paper stacks, or how I'm going to create my paper stacks, and what rest of the colors that I've chosen to go along with this designer paper. So I will be back when I get all that done. Okay, I am back, and I want to show you what I decided to pick to go with my cards. So this little area here, I really liked this design right here. So I decided, instead of cutting the paper the way that she had us do it, I decided to just focus on that little piece right there to be this design on all the cards. And because of that, because of what I want to put here in this area, I decided to make this all the same on all the cards. I would have really liked to have had this for my background, but I didn't have enough of it. So I went ahead and picked another color that was in that paper pack that would also match. And then because I didn't really want to pick any of these colors, I wanted to pick something totally different. That match. So this is the Watermelon Wonder, this kind of reddish color in this designer paper. So that's what I'm going to do for my strip going across. And then I also wanted that for my card base. So that meant that I had to cut some basic white to go on the inside. So, and I'm going to decorate the inside with leftover pieces of this designer paper and this one as well. And the stamp set that I want to use that really would coordinate great with this is the Sweet Ice Cream. So I'm going to be using this big happy birthday on the inside. And I really like the way you can make the popsicles really have a texture and dimension because of the way this is made. I really like that. So I'm going to be using that. And I wanted it to say, "Hope it's sweet," on my little sentiment piece. But I didn't know had it. I mean, I didn't want to put this on the front of the card. So I decided to pull in this stamp set here. And in here it says, "It's your day," and then "Hope it's sweet." And then on the inside we could say "Happy birthday." So that's my thought there on designing my element that's going to be right here. I think I'm probably going to move this over this part here because I don't know that I want to see that little part there in the middle, but I will figure that out as I'm putting these together. So then with that little "It's your day," I wasn't sure if I wanted to actually stamp it on this piece as well as the other elements that I want on here. So I went ahead and thought, well, maybe I could just stamp it on a separate piece of cardstock and then use this as a mat, and then punch it out with something smaller or die cut it out so that it can be popped up. So that's my thought. So I'm going to go ahead and put these together, and then I will be back to show you the final results of what they look like. Plus, I have an idea that I want to do that I've just recently discovered, and I just love it. So I'm going to have a little extra to show you what I'm going to use for the cards this month, and I'm so excited about it. Alrighty, I will be back as soon as I get these all put together. Okay, I'm back to show you the finale. So I ended up making all 6 in each of the sets identical because of wanting to keep this designer paper on this side and wanting to keep the popsicles over here. So the only difference between the 2 sets is the background. And on the inside, I put the same designer paper on the side over here with the "Happy birthday" that matches the front. So it says, "It's your day, hope it's sweet." Then on the inside, you say "Happy birthday." So I went ahead and on the "It's your day," that's the one that I popped up. And I just love this stamp set that does this two-toned kind of stamping. And then I was able to add the little speckles and the little drips and stuff. Just loved it. And so this is what the other one looks like. Same exact thing. The only thing that I changed was this designer paper here on the back and on the inside. But what's fun about it, because there's 6 cards each, I wanted to make a holder for it. And so this is the holder that I made. And I put "It's your day." And the cool thing is when you open it up, this is what it looks like inside. Hopefully you can see that. And so here are my envelopes. So what I do is I just, rotate them so that this popped up part isn't all in the same area, so that it gives it a more uniform stack. And then I would put that in here in my pocket like that. And then it has a magnet. So then you close it up and it magnetizes, and then there's that holder with that same designer paper, and I put this cute little edging there because when I saw this done, it was pretty much stopped here. They didn't add this extra decorative part, and I really like that extraness there. And then here's the one for the other set. I didn't have any more of this paper, so what I did is I just used the speckle part and did that same kind of border there. And then I have my envelopes in there, so I'll just take my cards and open this up and put my 6 cards there, and there we go. So this is something that I'm going to try to sell at the craft fair that I do in October. Hopefully, people will find these great gifts. You would have 6 cards and, for birthdays for various people. So, there you go. That's my design for this month's sheet load of cards. And I just added a little extra thing to it by making these little holders to hold them in. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. And thank you so much, all of you who currently follow me. And if you're new to my channel, subscribing to my channel would be greatly appreciated as well. Okay, we'll see you again next month when we do another sheet load of cards by Call Me Crafty Owl. And I will link the video at the end here of her video on her process on how she put together her cards and how you could also get involved with doing this yourself. All right, have a great week, everyone. See you soon. Well, talk to you soon. Not see ya, but I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.